say it is containing the micronutrient. That's it. Fine. The second question now, why they wear the maroon beret? Quite interesting story, right? But very simple answer, and within 3-4 words. There is a military organization standard across the globe, international military organization standard, right, that you can consider. Those who are airborne forces, right, for such airborne forces, the maroon beret is given. That's it, right? This is the answer. But now, the question here is, okay, I will tell you what I'm telling. The maroon beret in military configuration has been an international symbol or international standard of airborne forces, right? And कधीपासून हे? So it was started in World War II, right? Even there was one regiment of ours which had participated in World War II, right? And the same one you can consider has been included into the 50th regiment of India's 50th regiment, which is called Parachute Regiment. Fine. So basically these are the airborne paras or airborne personnel. Airborne, right? They can how and hollow. That is the case. Fine. Parachute, basically. So that is the reason why they wear maroon, right? Now, next thing here you should always consider about the maroon is something that you can't get it, right? That you can't get. Rather, you have to earn it, right? Maroon is something you can't get it, right? You have to earn it, right? So can't get, earn it. Fine. So that is the case which you can consider. Fine. Anyway, so that's about the maroon. So where we were across the different operations, right, and countries. Then some other countries, France, Mongolia, right? France, Mongolia, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Myanmar, Nepal, Maldives, Seychelles, Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand. So the special forces of all these countries, along with the para, right, they are having their joint exercises, right? So that is the case you can consider in this. Fine. That would be the one of the ways you can always keep in mind. Fine. Now, the operations, right? Operations. That is the part you have to consider. Right. So there are so many different operations. Indo-Pakistan War of 1971, Battle of Chamb 1971. Battle of Chamb, that is liberation of Bangladesh. Right. So Chamb is a place at the western side of India, right? And at the same time, India was fighting with this as well as to the East Pakistan, that is today's Bangladesh. Right. So we will see that one. I will just tell you, right now I'm just telling you the names, of the operations. Then Operation Blue Star, Operation Pawan, Operation Cactus, right? Then 1995's Kashmiri hostage taking, Operation Rakshak, Operation Kukri, Coin Operation in Samba, right? Then the Operation Summer Storm 2009, Counterinsurgency Operation in Myanmar 2015, line of control strike 2016, right? And in between, I purposefully kept back the war, which is Kargil war. And today's day is related to this one, right? So today is Kargil Vijay Divas, right? So most of you know about the Kargil war, right? It was around more than 60 days, started in the month of May and ended on 25th of July, right? 1999. And therefore, it had turned into the loss of or defeat of Pakistan, right? Loss or defeat of Pakistan. Why I'm saying this? Why I'm not? I haven't said India. See, already the territories or the points, territories, right, were already of ours. Only thing is that we have got down and that were captured by Pakistan, right? That were captured by Pakistan, and we have to get them back, right? So each and every territory, captured back by India, and therefore it is loss of Pakistan, or it was completely lost by Pakistan. Fine. So that was the case. Only thing is that some of you must have seen a movie, right, called Lux, and at that time I think there is one Marathi dialogue Amitabh Bachchan said, right? So if you haven't seen it, purposefully you must see it, right? You can see it more than one times. That will be obviously telling you about some of the things. Yes, in Yellow Sea Kargil as well, if you consider, right, that would be the case. Border movie, yes, you can see, fine. But I think Yellow Sea will be telling you about most of the things in this particular. So you know what had happened in this Kargil war, fine. So if you consider now, today most of our countrymen, right, are remembering, right, or we all are grateful to the warriors or to the soldiers who have lost their lives, right, who have fought to get all these territories back, right? So the nation is all forever, yes, that is for Kargil, right? So the nation is forever grateful to them and their families as well, fine. So we always salute these soldiers who fought the enemy to let down the right, who fought the enemy and laid down their own life, right? So in order to defend our mother, right, particularly Bharat Mata we call, fine. So that's what we can consider. So you know, Kargil Vijay Divas, which was named after the successful operation. So what was the name of operation of this, right? So name of operation is Operation Vijay, fine. So Operation Vijay, fine. So it is always being celebrated on 26th July, that is on today, fine. And it is always being celebrated at two different places, right? So every year it is celebrated in honor of the Kargil War's heroes, right? So in honor of Kargil War's heroes on 26th July. Right. Always keep in mind about this. So what I said, at two different places, it is always being celebrated, right? So one is at Kargil sector, at Kargil sector, and at national capital, at national capital, obviously in New Delhi, right? So where the Prime Minister of India pays homage to the soldiers of Amar Jawan Jyoti at India Gate every year, right? Fine. So here I can consider PM pays homage to Amar Jawan Jyoti. Where it is? It is at India Gate. Fine. So obviously the functions are also organized all over the country to commemorate the contributions of the Indian Armed Forces. Fine. That would be the case. You can always consider about this one. Fine. Now, here, if you specifically remember, there are some of the names which you can always keep in mind. Right? Okay, so that's what we can consider about this particular. You know why this was happened? Because both the nations wanted to control the Siachen Glacier by establishing the military outpost of ours, right? And particularly now we are having the control on it, right? As long as the country having a control on Siachen Glacier, right? Very important thing. That is the case. We will be always considering about it. Fine. They want to reach the highway gate locked. So that is the particular basis of this. Fine. Now, what next? You can consider what I should do now. Shall I think some other day I have told you about the Operation Cactus, right? Of Champ, Operation Power Cactus. Okay, instead of that, let's go to another commandos, right? So Ghatak. Right. So you can consider Ghatak, though its name is platoon, you can consider it as commando. What we can consider Ghatak commandos. Right. So a Ghatak platoon, or right here, Ghatak commandos. Right. You know, again, it's a the Ghatak commandos are part of every infantry battalion, right? So it's in every infantry battalion. No, I haven't touched NSG, right? Yes, it is completely untouched, right? NSG, SPG, right? So some other are left, Cobra, right? So we have just started one by one, right? So now we will be considering Ghatak. So it is in every infantry battalion. So every infantry battalion is having a Ghatak platoon or Ghatak commandos. Fine. So always keep in mind. Every infantry. Now, their other names are okay. Battalion, what you can consider. And basically, what you have yes, someone was asking about anyway. So what I was talking, someone had asked about uh, so many questions. Someone had asked about energy. Someone was looking into the battalion. So I will go with the battalion. So the smallest section of your at the time of seeing structure of Indian Armed Forces. At that time, we have considered specifically of the command organization of the commands in the army. So very smallest one is the section, right? Section, which will be always consisting 10 to 12 soldiers. Fine. Say that I think it is a national. Someone had answer about right now it right. So that is the answer of your question. I'm answering second question. Uh, so organization of any command. At that time, we have considered section, which always consists 10 to 12 people or soldiers. Then you can go for the platoon. Then you can go for a company. And company is always a platoon of company is always made up of 4 different platoons. And platoon is always made up of 4 different sections. Right. So by and large, how many people you will be having in a command, in a company, right? So in one section, that's 160, 160. So that would be the case. And then battalion is with the help of company. So in a battalion, there may be different companies, right? There may be so many different companies you can consider. Fine. So that is the uh, battalion. Fine. Fine. So other names of Ghatak you can consider. Right. So killer or lethal are other names of Ghatak. So what is their main task? Right. So task or responsibility of Ghatak is a reconnaissance. It is reconnaissance. So what is reconnaissance? Right, a reconnaissance. Anybody? Already we have considered reconnaissance. Right. Initial research, in collection of initial information, okay, gathering of up-to-date information. Right. In fact, it is research and analysis. Initial research and analysis. Fine. So that is the case you can always consider. Fine. Now, here, if you consider what is their task, right? So their task is reconnaissance. So they have to always consider, and therefore each and every infantry is having a Ghatak platoon or Ghatak commandos. Fine. Now, how they are acting? So they act as Ghatak act as shock troops. Shock troops. TROOPS. Right. So they act as shock troops, and right, they act as shock troops and the spearhead assault and spearhead assault. Right, ahead of the battalion. Now, what is meaning of this one? Right. So shock troops and spearhead assault, right, ahead of the battalion. So suppose now those who have seen the border, right, those who have seen the border. So Akshay Khanna is informing to his boss, right? So the tanks are coming, right? So that particular task is of Ghatak commandos, right? Similar kind of job. That means what? You are doing initial research and analysis. At the same time, you are giving them shock troops. So you will be always having mines, right, in their path, right? And also, if you can see their number, if you could control, then you will be always assaulting it, right? So spearhead assault. So you will be always having some tactics by which you will be always giving shock to the enemy, right? So where it requires any time whenever your infantry needs to go on the border. So at that time, these are the very first troops or platoons who will be there, right? Who will be there. So they will be not only that will not be decided. They will be always deciding that whether they will be always collecting the initial information, right? And depending on their information, the next strategy will be always done, right? They will be always checking. जसं आपण माइन्स लावू तसं ते पण माइन्स लावू शकतात, right? तसं ते सी ऑलवेज कीप इन माइंड, आपण कधीही स्वतःहून दुसऱ्यावर हात उगारणार नाही. भारतीयांची मानसिकता, मानसिकता किंवा आपण काय म्हणू त्याला, इतिहास साक्षी आहे त्या गोष्टीला. आपण स्वतःहून कधी इतरांना म्हणजे इतरांवर हल्ला केला नाही, right? So that you can consider. Now here question is, you have to always find out these things, right? You have to always collect the initial information, right? For example, how many tanks they are having, then how many strength, how much strength is there, how many companies are there, right? Fine. So in the border they said that how many 160, right? or around, there was only one company of ours, whereas there was complete battalion of the enemies, right? Associated by the tanks, whereas ours was not. Even ours were having less amount of ammunition. Fine. So that would be the case. That kind of task is always performed by the Ghatak. Fine. So that is the case you can always consider. So similarly, if you consider their operation, they will be always looking as a sniper platoons, right? Their role is similar to, I can say, or as similar to sniper platoons. Right. So that you can consider. Now, which will be always involved in special reconnaissance, raids on enemy artillery positions. Right. So why they should be sniper platoons? Fine. Suppose if you see those who are handling the artillery positions, if you could finish them, if you could harm them, then you will be always weakening any of the enemies, right? So they will be raids on enemy artillery positions. Enemy artillery positions, right? So kai artillery positions means what, right? LOC मध्ये Bofors. So Bofors have played a very important role. So Bofors is our artillery. Fine. Then tanks, Rangare, that you can consider our artillery. Right. So Ghatak will be always attacking, always raiding on these. Then airfields. Right. So in border you could see Jockey Shroff was saving our aircrafts. Right. So airfields, you have to always save. So obviously from that side, right, they was attacking it. Then most important thing here is to supply tactical things to the headquarters or other special control operations at tactical level. So through the reconnaissance, obviously once you have very special kind of reconnaissance, so you will be always providing you will be always supporting the tactics, right? So every time you have to have some tactics to deal that particular position, right? So that is the case. They are also capable of directing our artillery, right? And again in LOC, I think there was one, I don't remember whose dialogue it is, maybe particularly of Saif Ali Khan's, that is I think Vikram Batra, no, Anuj Nair. No, Anuj Nair is Abhishek, Vikram Batra. So Ranja to base, right? So that is the code, Ranja to base. That means he is talking to the base. Sir, मेरी हीर को भेज दीजिए. Right. So that was the case. That was the code. But before that, he was providing some codes, latitudes and longitudes of that particular position, right? So Ghatak is capable of directing artillery by providing the longitudes and latitudes, right? Even for air attacks, right, on the target which are deep in the enemy lines. So they are capable of directing our artillery, right? कुठेतरी 5-6 किलोमीटर दूर किंवा त्याच्यापेक्षा जास्त दूर आपली आर्टिलरी असेल, त्यांना काय माहिती कुठल्या पॉइंटला गोळा टाकायचा आहे, राईट? सो इट विल बी ऑलवेज डायरेक्टिंग आर्टिलरी as well as air attacks as well as air attacks, right? Fine. So air attacks probably on the artillery tanks. जसं माणूस फार पटकन पळू शकतो, तसं टँक नाही पळू शकणार. So probably you can calculate, right? So in a direction if tank is going on, so obviously, right, आपल्याला जर हवेत उडणारा पक्षी मारायचा असेल तर आपण पण एक टॅक्टिस करतो ना, तो ज्या दिशेला झाला त्याच्या पुढेच बाण मारणार, राईट. त्याची आता पोझिशन बघून किंवा ठरवून शक्य आहे का? ऑब्वियसली नॉट. That would be the case you can always consider in this case. Now, what about the okay, usually since it is of every infantry battalion, so usually there is a platoon which consists of 20 strong, right, which you can consider fittest or physically fittest and specially trained, right, people will be always there. So Ghatak platoon, it is not for necessary for yours. Still Ghatak platoon I will be consist 20 men. Fine. So again they will be divided into different ranks. That will be the case. Now what about their training? See, their training is always being carried out at commando training course. Commando training course. Where it is? At Belgaum in Karnataka. Fine. So who is being sent to this particular center for training to be Ghatak, right? So most physically fit, most fit and motivated. All arms and services of Indian Army. They can be either volunteered or selected. So either or selected. Fine. So they can be either volunteer or selected. Then they will be attending a training at commando training course, Belgaum. So as a part of training, these soldiers are always evaluated through the techniques. For example, speed marches in battle, right? Then carrying out their rifles and 20 kg weight in their rucksacks, you can consider. So depending on the role and the parent unit, the successful individuals will be always undergo some specialized training in collision, close quarter battle, navigation. Some of the operators are sent at high altitude warfare school, right? At Sonmarg. Then to the counterinsurgency and jungle warfare school, right? Or in the parachute regiment for parachute training, right? So it is always mandatory to have infantry officers to pass the commando training course, right?